Yeah, obviously there are many different parts to a job description. I mean, and each of these parts need to be looked at. So looking, for example, at the description of the company as the first point in a job description, certain things you might want to do or you might want not do. I think the obvious ones are to avoid biases that Juliana has spoken about, but also some things you might want to do is be explicit about how diverse you are within the company. So try to point out that what you are doing to avoid biases. Another point would be and that's what I'm doing myself as well, to speak to your peers and try to speak to a bigger audience within the company you work for and run job descriptions past these people. We are not perfect. We all have biases intrinsic to us that we have picked up throughout the year from society and people around us. And just, what Juliana said, to be more biased towards people like us automatically, how we are. So it's really helpful to speak to other people around us and understand if you write a job description and, some things might be easier to keep neutral, especially when you're looking at bullet points about the profile or about perks or benefits. But even there you could give some perks and benefits that might show how diverse and how inclusive you are as a company. But really, I think it's all about the feedback, and specifically if you are a company that has a product that might be very specific to a minority, for example, a femtech product, you might want to be very explicit about including minorities that are not part of the group that might buy your product. So, for example, men. So if people scroll through the job adverts from your company, they feel included. And the first thought that they might have is, why should I apply to this job? I'm not part of the group they're aiming for. And then if you're explicit to include those people, you will have a much wider variety of applicants to choose from. So, but I think really try to be, get the feedback in also from the applicants, speak to the people and find out what they thought about the applications, maybe some improvements they can or suggestions they can give you to be better next time.